What's up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the ever-charming Dr. Disaster. And you know, I'm not an expert or anything, but when a game company puts out some previews for an upcoming game, I'd think that the last reaction that they'd want to see from people is this. But that does appear to be the reaction that Ubisoft got with Assassin's Creed Shadows yesterday. They launched a stream of the game played by the people who made it, and nobody watched it. This was the biggest much ado about nothing non-event in the gaming world since the last time that Ubisoft released a game, Star Wars Outlaws. The thing is, when it comes to Ubisoft, most gamers seem to have adopted an attitude that is usually the death knell for studios and IPs. When Ubisoft puts something out, most of us respond by saying,
"I don't give a rat's ass."
And it appears that this is an opinion shared by more than just your garden variety gamer. Even some reviewers are blatantly calling Assassin's Creed Shadows boring, which is unheard of. Naturally, as you can see here, the Access Media gaming journalists are out there calling this the greatest thing ever, but the thing is, these people no longer hold any sway over the masses, as evidenced by the failures of recent major corporate releases such as Star Wars Outlaws and Dragon Age the Veilguard.
You have no power here.
But anyhow, ultimately, Shadows is in for a rough road because the prominent feedback that they're getting from independent voices, aka the non-gaming journalist crowd, is either negative, as we saw yesterday with the trailer getting ratioed immediately, or it's indifference, which is even worse. If people are outraged by a game, well, the studio can kinda at least work with that because at least people are talking about it. That may damage their sales, but it doesn't kill them. But if gamers show no interest, well, that's a death sentence.
I say let it die. Let it die, let it die. Let it shrivel up and... Come on, who's with me, huh? Everyone!
Alright, me hearties, make sure you hit the like button on this video to fight the evil algorithm monster, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already, and also don't forget to follow me over on X, where my handle is Dr. Disaster 1. But anyhow, you would think that when Ubisoft streamed themselves playing a new Assassin's Creed game that's coming out in less than 2 months, you would think that would draw a crowd, but people were largely disinterested. I think the controversy that Ubisoft has courted with this game has split the fanbase in a big way, and I suspect that Ubisoft's slice of the pie, with the people still supporting them, I would bet that their slice is noticeably smaller than the people who are completely done with them. We're going to look at how poorly this stream was received, but as an update on the video yesterday that I did, I wanted to point out that the 3 major releases of the Assassin's Creed Shadows story trailer now have bad like to dislike ratios. 2 of them have been outright ratioed. The IGN version, as I said yesterday, was ratioed in under an hour, and if you look now, with just under a day of being released, they are at about 70,000 views, which seems fairly low considering the high-profile nature of this game. But if you look at the ratio now, there are over twice as many dislikes as there are to likes, with 2,500 likes to about 5,500 dislikes. And then, over on the PlayStation side of things, we're at around 90,000 views, as you can see here, and I said yesterday that this video, this PlayStation version of the video, would clearly be ratioed as well, and it looks like I was correct. They've got about 5,500 likes to about 6,500 dislikes. And then there was the Ubisoft version of the trailer, which was by far the best received. That one has 325,000 views, which is obviously a hell of a lot better than the others, but when we viewed it yesterday, there were almost no dislikes on the trailer, but those dislikes have piled on over the past day, and they've damn near overtaken the likes. Currently, the video is sitting at 22,000 likes to 18,000 dislikes, and I would be surprised if even this video didn't end up being ratioed in a day or two. So anyhow, let's look now at how that Ubisoft stream went down for them. We're going to read about it in this article from That Park Place. The headline reads, Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay Twitch stream shows a buggy, bland game that put no fears to rest. And then it says, a delay that cost Ubisoft an additional $20 million to improve and polish Assassin's Creed Shadows has done little to sway public opinion, as shown in a recent stream on Twitch. The game, heavily polarized, let's be honest, widely disliked, since its reveal trailer, is now facing the harsh reality of its lost appeal. During their latest live stream gameplay showcase, Ubisoft's Twitch channel, which boasts over 1.1 million followers, barely managed to peak at 15,000 viewers. The live stream was intended to highlight the game's new and improved gameplay polish, reportedly part of that additional $20 million investment. And imagine spending an additional $20 million, which would be a massive chunk of the budget for a lot of AAA game projects out there. But imagine spending that money in order to fix bugs in the game and have a smooth launch, and yet still they had to push the game back another month, and the game still has bugs, as we're going to read about now. It says, to make matters worse, during the stream, developers attempted to showcase a seemingly simple feature, a dog petting animation. You guys remember that I showed you a clip of this yesterday? But anyhow, ironically, the animation bugged out, turning the moment into an unintentional metaphor for the game's troubled development. Rumors and leaks about Ubisoft's lack of qualified developers appear increasingly credible in light of such blunders. It also doesn't help that during the live stream, viewers in the comments pointed out how poorly written the dialogue was and how terrible the voice acting sounded. Like many others, I have to ask, where's the improvement? The combat system remains janky, the cutscenes are stiff, and the character models look unsettling when interacting with NPCs. It's almost as if their mouths are unsynced. It feels unnatural, like watching a doll talk instead of a human being. The effect is oddly reminiscent of Bethesda's Oblivion NPC talking heads, but without the nostalgic charm. But this isn't the only scathing critique of the game. Grums over on X highlighted this reviewer who got an early preview of the game, and Grums correctly pointed out that previews don't normally speak this frankly. And then if we go into the actual post that Grums was highlighting, reviewer Jake Baldino said, played 4 hours of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Character differences feel distinct. It's nice to play as a full assassin. Unfortunately, I'm still not convinced. Story and scenarios left me feeling bored. Combat, while smooth, didn't grab me yet. And then, in order to protect his butt, he wrote, keep in mind, I'm notoriously picky on modern Assassin's Creed, but the game sounds like it is mid at best. Just a soulless reskin of stuff that's come before, filled with the bugs that we've come to expect from Ubisoft and made by people who seem to despise gamers. The sound of people saying, meh, who gives a shit, echoed across the gaming community yesterday in a resoundingly loud way. But I'm going to leave it there. Drop your thoughts on Assassin's Creed Shadows and Ubisoft into the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.